Hi, Shaggy Turf here. Anyway, it is currently Thursday, August 13th, here in Newton, Iowa. As some of you may have known, we have had a devastating storm move through Iowa. It has affected a lot of portions of Iowa. Here in Newton, there's several trees down, overall destruction throughout town. Pretty much all of Newton had lost power, snapped power lines. There's trees on top of houses, trees on top of cars. We've got some damage, nothing to our vehicles, thank God, or our house or anything. But our tree, we have a big tree in the front of our house, and there's big, huge branches that snapped off of it. Of course, yeah, they said to take cover, and we're crazy and Iowans, so of course we watch out the windows to watch the storm, and it literally just looked like, I can't even describe it. It was insane. We watched our tree whip around like crazy, and just branches just bust off and go flying through the air. I watched a grill lid literally lift off the top of the grill and spin like a UFO, and then land back down on the ground beside it. So we did get, we had a fence that broke down. We ended up managing to get it up. The biggest thing is we have been without power now for 4 days. We did go over to one customer and started helping clean up there. We have a couple other customers that we are going to help with cleanup, but mostly we've been staying home because we have no power, and there are, believe this or not, looters and people breaking into people's houses with no power and taking their stuff. We are fortunate enough that we've had a generator, so we have our generator running, and powering our fridge and our freezer and a couple lights. We are actually, we have a little bit of power running to our garage, so we're able to just have a simple light. We just hang out outside now and basically have fires and watch the neighborhood, because we don't want somebody to break into our place. And we have a lot invested in our equipment and stuff like that. And then our neighbors too, we've been watching their house and stuff like that. They are actually, the one neighbor behind us, they're in a motel right now, so they've left their house vulnerable, unfortunately. So we've been kind of watching that, and watching, we got a couple other neighbors that we take care of around the, but we're surviving. Like I said, we stay up pretty much all night until our power comes back on, to protect ourselves and stuff like that. But as you see, it is pitch dark. It's pretty eerie, actually, and but we have, like I said, started some cleanup at one lady's house, and we got a couple others that we're going to start doing. But as of right now, with us staying up all night, we kind of sleep, sad to say, a couple hours during the day, and then we get up and we eat and go get gas for the generator. Our generator lasts about 24 hours on the gas or that we put in it when we fill it up. And we've been doing this, has kind of been an ongoing thing for the last 4 days now. They're slowly starting to restore power. There's power out everywhere. Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, Waterloo got hit, Marshalltown. They had that devastating tornado come through a couple years ago, and then they got hit again with this, and there's a lot of damage again. And but we're Iowa strong. We are a community that seems to gather together when things get tough. So far, nobody's heard anything about getting help out to us. The only thing is the electric companies have called in other electric companies from nearby states to come in to try to get all this power restored to everybody. I know here there's several neighborhoods that do have their power back slowly. In fact, a block away from us, their power came back on just today. We're hoping maybe today or tomorrow they'll get our power back and restored. We need, like I said, to go help some of our customers with their yards and getting them cleared out. And then as far as mowing, I mean, we can't really mow right now, not the way things are, but we're hoping maybe by next week we might be able to mow some yards and stuff, and then we still got our yard to clean up yet. We're waiting back on our insurance and that kind of stuff, and make sure that what we need to do. We might have to hire a tree service. The tree that we have a huge tree, like I said, in the front yard, and it's been devastated, and there are great big huge branches still actually up in the tree that we can't get to, so we might have to find out about through our insurance company to see what we need to do there. And but we want to wait, see if we need to take pictures and that kind of stuff to send to them. So we haven't really started cleaning up here yet. Probably maybe, hopefully this weekend we'll maybe get to that and get to some of our other customers. But mainly right now our biggest concern is because we don't have power, and we want to make sure that our households and neighbors' households are protected. Especially, I mean, they've been looting at night. They've been doing some during the day, but mostly at night. When places are vulnerable and there's nobody, there's nobody around, and you'll have that. It's crazy that people are that way. I've heard several people have had their generators stolen, power cords, water. People have stolen people's water. We had reports of people going around stealing, things like chainsaws and that kind of stuff, obviously probably to make a quick buck. But it's unfortunate that there's people out there that have to steal from others, to make their money, and people work hard for their stuff, and fortunately there's those individuals that take advantage of that, and then they go and they take other people's stuff, and it's sad. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna upload this video. Hopefully our internet service has been really sucky, so I don't know if I'll be able to upload this or not. With all the power down and that kind of stuff, even internet, there's been at times where you can't even communicate with anybody. So I'm gonna see if I can upload this. Maybe I might have to wait maybe to do it, but I'm gonna try to upload it. But I hope that everybody out there is staying safe, and I know that there's not just Iowa was hit by this, South Dakota, Nebraska, I think parts of Illinois, I think I went all the way to Indiana. So keep people in their prayers. Think of people, in this time of need. If you got people that you can think of that might need help, maybe try to reach out to them. But I hope everybody stays safe, and thank you for watching.